Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational informative Dead by Daylight survivor game. Now I want to point out to you guys real quick, I am in a two-man swift and we are going to be versing a nurse, and it looks like she knows exactly where we are. That means she's most likely running a perk called Lethal Pursuer. We're not 100% sure, but it's something we should be very mindful of. If she's running Lethal Pursuer, she most likely has Nowhere to Hide, Floods of Rage, Pain Res, Barbecue and Chili. I'm not saying all of those perks, I'm just listing a variety of perks of aura reading. Bitter Murmur, I'm All Ears, Predator. These are all perks that give real good aura reading, so there is a good chance she's got them. She might even have the new Springtrap Fazbear perk, which allows her to see your aura for 2 seconds when you see her with a 40-second cooldown. So I'll be able to tell if she has that based on the fact that my character will indeed scream. Now, she caught one of the solo queue players. I am, like I said before, in a duo swift. If we look at the HUD on the left-hand side, Pain Res isn't going to hit my gen, and it did hit my allies' gen, so therefore I don't have to worry about it. Pain Res and Grim Embrace. So you know she's got a good build. You know she's out for blood. Let's just hope we can come together with the solo queue players and we can actually make this work. There's no reason to leave your gen. Grim Embrace lasts 12 seconds. Hang around. Wait for your gen. It's not like it's Dead Man Switch, which lasts 50 seconds, or Deadlock, which lasts 25. With the information provided through Kindred, we can see that she left the hook because she wanted Grim Embrace. Now she went back to the hook because she wants to proxy camp. I can also see the solo queue player in front of me looking for the hook save while I'm sitting here AFK working on a generator. I have another teammate going in for the save, and I'm the only player applying the pressure towards the objectives that need to be done. This puts us in a little bit of an awkward situation because this means the killer technically has pressure on 75% of the lobby. When one person is working and two are being altruistic and one's in the hook, that is a massive stall, and that's going to very much benefit the killer. Now that looks like a pretty quick heal. I'm not going to say it's will make it, but I think that's desperate measures. I could be wrong, but we'll see when we get hooked at that kind of situation. We know that means the killer doesn't have leverage. If the killer had leverage, that would have been a much slower hook or heal. If you look in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, you get all this information through just looking at the HUD alone. So that's very important to do. Now, there is a 3-gen here in a straight line, and me completing this gen, I just broke it. So you think I'm going to work on the one on the left or the one on the right? No, I'm going to go right through the guts, and I'm going to try and work on the center generator. That way I'm breaking any viable 3-gen. I can see a gen over there, but I can also see this one closer to me, and I have an ally, 2 people, 45 seconds to get a gen done. It looks like it is just 2 of us, so let's pump through it rather than the 90-second generator. Alright, we got one person who is not working on a gen. This is illegal right now. 4 people working on gens. That means the killer has got bad words are hard. Bad map movement and map control. She needs to force somebody off an objective, and she just did it. That's right, he's coming towards us. He might not have a choice in the matter. We got a little bit of the gen done. Run. What do you think she's going to do? She's going to kick the gen, and she's going to look for information through Nowhere to Hide, and then she's going to blink on whoever she can blink onto. Okay, do you think I'm going to wait around for the generator and wait for the killer to kick in and then come for me after she hits this player and this player runs away? Or do you think I'm going to just keep moving at an angle, find another objective, and work on it? You hear the heartbeat slightly getting louder, so I'm going to rotate a little bit wider away as well, just based on the fact that the heartbeat is there. She is. She's right behind me. So let's just make sure. You see how she instantly went back right then? So she had information on me through the wall, and she was waiting to do a blink hit onto me, because she's running Nowhere to Hide with Lethal Pursuer. So what are the rest of her perks? We know she has Pain Res. That means she has 1 perk, and I don't know what that 1 perk is. So we know 3 of them, which is good. Notice she's taking a unique hook on somebody else, because she wants the stability through Pain Res. Grim Embrace was her 4th perk. Wait, hang on, let me recap. Grim Embrace, Lethal Pursuer, Nowhere to Hide, Pain Res. So even without playing as the killer, we've seen all of her perks, so there are no surprises. Once you can decrypt what the killer is currently using, that's going to be very beneficial for you as a team. You're going to be able to know what you need to do to counter it. Now, when you see killers like Nurse, killers like Oni, killers like Spirit, you can go under the assumption that 9 out of 10 times, these players will be running Nowhere to Hide. Nowhere to Hide gives a lot of aura reading and gives you the certainty that nobody is waiting around to complete the gen. Now, yes, somebody could have Distortion, but Distortion did get gutted and nerfed quite a while ago, so there's not too much value in it. Let's work on the gen. I'm not too intimidated about whatever the nurse is doing. You see how that guy screamed? I'm pretty sure he has Scene Partner. Let's leave this very briefly. Oh, not coming towards me. Straight back to the gen. There's your Grim Embrace. I disagree with that. That gentleman had 70 seconds on the hook as an aura beacon reading. But instead, my teammate decided to go for the quick save, which was a massive mistake. Unless she has Babysitter, and even with Babysitter, I wouldn't agree with that. She's going to kick that gen and see me through the wall and come straight on me and M1 me. She hasn't kicked it yet. There are 2 gens isolated in the corner here. I would like to do the one closest to the center. Why is that? Good question. It's going to force a 96.5% movement speed killer around a worse rotation. Because she can't run. She has to blink, and blinking has a cooldown. Now, if she was 115% movement speed killer, I would do the exact same thing. I would do this play on a Hillbilly, on an Oni, it doesn't matter. Leave the isolated gen in the corner. Now, alternatively, you see that one pallet there? That's destroyed. Now you have a dead zone in the corner, and you don't have a dead zone in the middle. Now, in my opinion, is the right time to work on the corner gen. Giving a killer like a nurse, she can defy the laws of the game and beat you through pallets. It would be okay to bend that rule just very slightly against a nurse. It's going to walk over, try and kick the generator. There you go. She doesn't get a double blink on me. No, you don't have the range, darling. Played enough nurse to know that. Not going to waste my flashlight. Let's use line of sight here. Let's hug this wall. She's going to try and look at me through the window. There it is. High knees. There's that high knees extra movement speed, making her miss that follow-up. Remember, I'm paying res, so she's going to want me. Into the corner of the map, isolated away from all your objectives. Let's see if she pops her nose out here. She did. Hide our light. Keep moving around. Wait in the corner. Nope. She gets a free M1. She can't think. She needs to physically see me. So let's use that against her. The bad news, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there you go. She blunked. That was a big mistake. She blunked through it. Blinked through it. So let's take massive spacing between the two of us. I need to go for a blind on her when she does this. Here we go. Go for the blind on the first. See that? See how she couldn't follow up blink on me? And see how she got fatigued? She was still able to get a blind blink on me. That was unlucky by me. I should have cuddled the wall and kept going. So, the thing is, a nurse needs to look straight while she's going for the blink. She could charge it while looking away, but people get really thrown off with the anticipation, yeah? It's unfortunate I go down there. I don't know where either of the doors are. I have one door far away. We have information through Kindred. That's my first time going down. Hopefully I'm not going to pay the price and get camped to death. Teammate uses light to get spacing and distance. Hopefully the other guy doesn't get spotted right now. Yep, so if you blink that window, she'll just blink through an M1. Other teammates going for the door, I agree with it. Looks like we're gonna get camped. It makes sense, it's her end of the game, she's killed nobody, it's her first time hooking us too. That other door might already be prepped based on the fact he went over there and then he ran away. I don't even know if there is another door there. This is interesting. She took a walk on the window. I'm gonna need an ally to take a hit for me. Please, friend. Okay. There it is. Now the bad news is I'm isolated in the corner of the map. She really wanted to tunnel and go for the follow-up down. She catches the other guy. I need to get healed by this teammate. Alright, I'm going to prep the door because the door is at 0%, ladies and gentlemen. I'm assuming that means the killer had nowhere to hide. But she shouldn't have nowhere to hide because I already counted all 4 of her perks. Into the basement, that's tragic. I will go for the play, but I am going to open the door first. I don't like to open a door. I'll take a heal, and then I'm going to see if I can go down there and get her. We know she wants to camp a lot in order to get it, and she can just blink into doorways to cut you off. You see how the door's closed? This is going to be a very hard save to do with 2 people. If the other guy takes a hit, we can maybe get it done. I don't want to take an early hit, because I'm going to be required to take a hit on the stairs, or get the heal on the stairs. Now, you just told her you're here. I need to make it look like I'm silly here while my ally goes down into the basement. There it is. Leave the scratches here. I'm going to even go down with you. Somebody's going to need to take the body block. Don't go for that door, because she's going to anticipate you taking that door. She's going to cut off. See how the heartbeat's far away? Clever girl. Clever girl. Let's use line of sight, and let's heal right here. This is a fantastic place to heal. She's probably not going to blink to the heal. The heal? Good, words are hard. Alright. Let's give her a heal, and then let's look for a play on either of the doors. Other players healing herself as well, I'm pretty sure. No, she is. Yes, she is. She's healing herself. One teammate out. Now it's all about being a merc. Making our way to one of the doors. Don't know where my other injured teammate is. I did open the door, so I did start the timer. One person out. Alright, doesn't look like she wants to smoke. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational, informative video against a nurse. Did you notice the flashlight blind? I was able to move with the movement speed of Champion Elite. If you see on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see I gained 50% movement speed. Have a look when I activate high knees. What does that number say? It says 75, so that allows me to move even faster while flashlight blinding. So I took the blind on her while she was trying to follow up with the blink. The alternative was to block her line of sight with the wall to my right-hand side. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that educational, informative Dead by Daylight Survivor game, make sure you tune into the live streams. Thank you all for watching, guys. I do stream over at Twitch if you guys want to pop on in, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.